have been really slacking on my reading, and this video is to get me back into the habit of reading. So every time I pick up my phone, I am going to be reading a page. This is not originally my idea. I've seen so many creators here on YouTube, booktube especially, do it, so I thought I would join in. So we're gonna go based off of last week's phone pickups. So let me get out my phone. Monday, January 29th, I picked up my phone 94 times. I will be reading 94 pages. It's currently 6:45, so I think I have plenty of time to get that done. Now, let me show you kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna be focusing on 2 books this week. This book right here, I'm buddy reading with my bestie Bree. This is a reread for me, and I'm 150 something pages into this. I'm pausing this to let her catch up and finish some other books she needs to read, and then we're gonna continue our buddy read. So I don't know if I will continue on reading this for this video. I really hope so, because I was really loving it. But for today, we are going to be reading A Fragile Enchantment. I've heard this described as cozy fantasy meets Bridgerton, and I'm here for it. So this is what we're going to be reading. As far as any other books, I don't know, we'll see. I'm hoping to read lots of books this week. Let's get to reading because we've got 94 pages to read. Bit of a boring background, sorry. Also, just got out of the shower. So last night around like 10 o'clock, I actually did end up finishing my pages, but I read more than 94. I read to page 98 because that's where the next chapter started, and it would have just bugged me if I stopped in the middle of a chapter. Let me tell you what this book is about. In this book, you're following Neve, who is a seamstress, and what makes Neve different is she has magic, and she sews magic into her clothing, but that magic will eventually kill her, and she wants to make a change for her parents and like her family and make them like set up to be better off. So she accepts a job being the seamstress for the royals for the royal wedding that's coming up, and so she goes to the land that's next to theirs, and she meets Kit, who is the person she is going to be the seamstress for, and Kit is a bit of an asshole. And he's not really happy about it. He doesn't want anything to do with her. And that's kind of where I'm at in the book. I mean, other stuff has happened, but I don't want to say much because I don't want to give anything away. This is definitely going to be, I don't want to call it enemies to lovers, because they're not really like, enemies to me is like, you come near me, I will kill you. They're kind of like rivals. Like, they just don't, like, he doesn't like her more so, and she doesn't like him now that she has seen the asshole side to him. So they're rivals. They just had their first ball, and we meet Kit's fiance. It's his wedding that she's being the seamstress for. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at in the book. So let's check and see how many pages we have to read today. So last Tuesday, I picked up my phone 88 times. So we'll have to read 88 pages, so let's get a move on. It's currently 4 o'clock, so let's see if we can maybe read for like an hour, have dinner, and then read after dinner.
The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger. Gasoline on hidden desires. So I'll throw another log on the fire.
ignored this. My hair is drying and I needed to update you guys, and we're friends, so like I don't really care. So lots of updates with reading. This is the current situation. So here's the thing. This is the book that like I was currently reading, and I read up to chapter 13. That's page 152. And I just found myself being incredibly bored, and it's because our two main characters are just not exciting. They don't excite me. And this relationship that's like blossoming, and I say relationship because like nothing's happened yet, like nothing romantic. It's not exciting. You know where like you're reading a book and like even the smallest brush of like the hand is like giddy, you know, that kind of feeling. They have those moments and I just don't care, and that's how I know I'm not enjoying it, which makes me sad because I was really hopeful this would be like an amazing book, because Bridgerton vibes. I love Bridgerton. If there's one thing you should know about me is I freaking go hard for Bridgerton. I love Bridgerton, and I hope the show never gets canceled because I will be so upset. This, I don't know what it is. It's just like misfiring. There's no chemistry, I don't think, between the two of them. I don't know. So I made the decision to put it down. I put it down last night because I'm like, I kind of want to DNF this book, but I kind of want to finish it too, just to see if like my opinion changed. So I'm putting it down for now, and I'm going to pick it up at a later date. So I took to my bookshelf and perused the shelves. So these two stuck out to me, but I had a thought because I was like, Kaylin, you're already reading A Court of Wings and Ruin, and you're going to read A House of Flame and Shadows this month. Do you really want to go into another Saturday Mass series? Like, is that really, can you? I said, yes, I do. So I thought this, and then this book I literally just got from Book of the Month yesterday in the mail, and I was like, this sounds so good. It's about a witch and a witch hunter, like enemies to lovers, but I couldn't decide between the two. So I took it to Instagram. Currently at this very moment, this is winning. And what I did is I just put like their tagline. So I put her deadliest enemy or her greatest love. And I put the twist of the knife, the birth of a legend. And that's what I put so that people could help me decide. And this is winning by 60%. So I think this is what we're going with. So I did that, but I also took it upon myself to read the first chapter of each. So I read the first chapter of The Assassin's Blade and fell right back into the world. So easy to fall into this world. I just love the characters. I love Selena. So there's that. But I also have seen people cry when reading this book, and I don't know if I want to shatter my heart. Read the first chapter of this. This was very intriguing. Very intriguing. So I went with this on my own before even looking at the poll. Cheated. And I am 31 pages into it. So I did complete my pages. I had 34 pages left to read, and between reading the first chapter of this and 30 pages of this, I got to my goal. Today I will put up the amount that I need to read. I currently don't have my phone, it's charging, so I'm not sure how much I have to read, but I'll put it up. I believe it's the same amount as yesterday, which is kind of crazy. I'm really excited to read. That's the plans. What this book is about, I don't know much. I know you're following this girl named Rune, who is a witch, and in this world there was witch queens, and they were like respected and all that until one night they were killed by the blood hunters, is what they're called, right? Blood hunters, blood guard. And then witches became illegal, so now every witch gets drug out of their home and prosecuted and killed. You know, same old story. But in this world, how you can tell they're a witch is by the scars on their face, because apparently the more scars, the more like higher power you are. So I don't really understand the whole scars thing. I'm hoping that's explained more in it. And so Rune is a witch, and she's taken upon herself to hide her scars because a couple years ago her grandmother was deemed a witch and she got killed. So ever since then, Rune has been hiding. And Rune kind of lives this double life. She like is in with the crowd and people like respect her because of something she did. I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil anything, because I don't think it says it. No, it doesn't say it. So she's respected in the town because of something she did. And it's something that she battles with because she's not exactly proud of what she did, but she knew like it had to be done. And on the other hand, she is working at night to save her kind. Like she goes and rescues the witches before they get into this prison. And she is on a journey to find this one witch, like the Grand Witch, and to find out she's already been taken. So she takes it upon herself to like go back and she's gonna try to find out where she's stored before she can get to the prison. And she finds out that this guy named Gideon is the one who took her and only knows where her location is. And it happens to be her best friend's brother, and he happens to be a witch hunter. And that's all I know so far. That's where I've gotten in the book. And I'm guessing she has to like buddy up with him to get to know where this witch is. And I'm guessing they fall in love somehow, somewhere, someplace. So that's what this is. This is book 1. So I'm excited about this book. I really am. This has intrigued me a lot, and this has made me like want to read. That's all the reading updates I have for you guys. I'm gonna go take care of my hair. The next time you'll see me, my hair will be done. Well, not done, dry, because I'm not doing my hair today. It's already 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna go fix this. We're back in my favorite spot. I don't know why I choose to always film here, but it is Thursday and it's been a long week, but I'm off tomorrow. Thank God it's my week and my Friday's off. So anyways, I'm here to update you guys with my reading. I almost forgot I was doing this video. I'm minding my own business watching Crazy Stupid Love, which by the way is one of my favorite movies, and it's not just because Ryan Gosling is in this movie, okay? I was like, oh shit, I forgot I had this, I have to read pages. So anyways, last night I read more than what I was supposed to, which is fine. I'm actually at page 166. I was supposed to only read up to page 119, but I just couldn't put this book down, you guys. Here's my thing with this book. My only issue with this book is you get different POVs, which I really appreciate. You get Gideon, who is the witch hunter, and Rune, who is the witch, pretending not to be a witch. And you get both their POVs. And both of their POVs, very early on, I mean like first time meeting, both of them were kind of like, I kind of have butterflies. What is this feeling in my stomach? Why am I feeling this way about this person? Like, y'all are supposed to be mortal enemies. Why are you thinking of that way? Like, none of them said like, well, I kind of like this person, but like, Gideon has said like, she is beautiful, you can't deny that. But like, in my head, my enemy would never even think that, because like, they hate me. They literally hate me. But then does he actually hate her because he doesn't know what she is? So maybe that's why that is. I don't know. That's my only thing with this book, is I'm like, ugh. But last night, the reason why I couldn't put this book down last night is because our two main characters had a little run-in with each other, but they don't know. Like, he doesn't know it was Rune. Maybe that's a spoiler. No, not really. I'm not really saying much. Anyways, he doesn't know it was Rune that he ran into. And so I had to keep reading to find out what happens. So that happened, and I'm like, Kaylin, you got to put this book down, because I would have gone all night and finished this book, because it is good, you guys. It's so easy to read and understand the world. I think I was saying yesterday, I wish they would explain more on the scars. Well, I figured it out. They did explain more, which thank God, because I was a little confused on like, what does it mean? So there are certain spells you do in this world, and the stronger spells require fresh blood. And every time you cut yourself and you bleed and you use it to cast a spell, that scar will turn silver. And so that is what like deems you a witch, because they're like silver scars. And a lot of them would carve stuff on their bodies, hire people to carve for like, you know, a more like professional, elegant look. So that explains a lot, because I was like very confused and like, what do they bleed every time they do a thing? But now I get it. Now I understand it. But yeah, so I have to read 103 pages today. I'll put it up on screen for proof. I just checked it. My phone's charging. I have a snack here. Cool Ranch Doritos. This is the superior flavor of Doritos. I said what I said. So I'm gonna go read, get off here and stop chit-chatting, because I won't stop chit-chatting. And I'll talk to you guys, I don't know, probably tomorrow. balancing on a pillow, so sorry if it's shaky. So I am 235 pages in, so we're almost there. And here's my thing. Here's my thing with this book, is they have to court each other, right? That's what they're doing, and that's what she's planning, because her whole plan to court him is so she can get closer to find out information where he's hiding this witch. And he's courting her because he wants to know if she really is this person who, like, is interrupting him and, like, stealing the witches, the moth. And so right now they're currently courting, and I think the lines are blurring between them. I think both of them are kind of starting to forget it's just a game. And it's too soon in the book for that. Too soon in the book. That's my only thing with this book, is I love a slow burn romance and slow burn, and like an enemies to lovers. I feel like if you're gonna do an enemies to lovers, they need to be a slow burn. But I'm also thinking, because he is not sure that she's a witch, that is why the line is blurring so easily. I feel like if he would have known she's a witch, I feel like it would not be. But he has a pretty good inkling that she is a witch, so I don't know. If anyone's read this book, can you tell me what your thoughts are? Like, I need to know, do you guys agree with me that it's too soon in the book? I say that, and we're over halfway through the book. Is it too soon in the book for them to be acting like this and being so, like, I don't want to say infatuated with each other, because they're not, but they're liking each other. Like, they have romantic feelings for one another. I just think it's too soon. I don't know what is, like, missing. There's something missing with this book, and I can't put my finger on it. It's good, but something's missing. And I'm curious to see how this book ends. Like, are we going to end and they're going to be together? Or I think how this book is going to end is he's going to find out that she really is the person he is looking for and that he suspected she was. And then it's going to end like that. I think that's how this book is going to end. And I wouldn't be mad at that, because that means they're not together. Or maybe he'll be like, he'll find it out and he'll be like, but I'm still in love with her anyways. I don't know. Those are my thoughts so far. So I'm going to go back to reading, because it's currently 8:32. I was supposed to be done reading by now, but I scrolled on TikTok, and I'm going to go back to reading, and I will come back when I'm at my page mark that I'm supposed to be at. Good freaking morning. Hello. I don't like this angle. Anyways, hello. So I ordered myself a cheeky little Dunkin'. I never I never get DoorDash or food delivered. The only time I did is like on my birthday. That's the only time I did that, but I like never do because it's expensive. But I realized I have no coffee creamer this morning, and then like the want or motivation to cook myself breakfast, it just wasn't there. And my groceries aren't coming until like 1 or 2 o'clock today, because I ordered them. So I ordered myself a cheeky little Dunkin'. This is, in case you guys want to know my coffee order, it's a medium iced coffee with 2 pumps caramel and cream. Stunning. And then I couldn't get Dunkin' without, you know, some sort of breakfast. So I got a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. Look at that. So delish. And then hash brown rounds. These look a little burnt. So I wanted to update you guys on my reading. So I did get to my page count, and then I read a little over, not much over. I was supposed to get to page 270 and I read to 276. I fell asleep. I want to finish this today. Like, so bad, because it is, you guys, so good. So let me see how many pages I have to do today. 104, so about the same as yesterday. I'm gonna get to reading, consume my breakfast, and I will come back. I am on my page that I'm supposed to be. I've read 104 pages. but there's literally like maybe 15 pages left in the book. I'm just gonna finish it because I need to know how this book ends, and then I'll come back with like my thoughts about this book because I do have some thoughts. So I'm gonna finish this book and I'll be right back. Officially done with The Heartless Hunter, and here is my thoughts. Overall, I did like it, but I feel like this author rushed a lot of things, and like, for instance, between Gideon and Rune, it was kind of like, oh, this is just a game, and then the next page is like, oh my god, I think I'm falling, and then it's like, oh my god, I'm in love, and then it's like, I hate you, I want nothing to do with you, and then she goes and does something and is it betrothed to someone else, and then something else happened. It was too much of like boom, 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 and I wish the book was longer so it didn't feel so rushed. It felt very rushed, and I mean, I am curious to see how the world is gonna evolve. And the other thing that I'm like kind of confused about is where they live. The witches are just like the town they live in, the witches are illegal, and then the next town over, they're not. So I'm kind of like, what is the point of staying there? Like, I don't understand why you're staying there if you're literally illegal where you're at. Like, there's no point. Like, I know you're trying to save witches, but like, there's no, like, I think I wish the whole world, it was illegal to be witches. Like, I kind of wish that, or maybe they didn't mention another world. I don't know. I didn't hate it. I think I'm gonna give it a 3-star. I read it very, very quickly, and I'm like over my page count. I'm curious to see how many pages I've read so far this week, but I am going to take a break from reading because I don't have to read anymore tonight, technically. But I'm in the mood to read, so I may pick up A Court of Wings and Ruin. I may pick it up because I really want to read A House of Flame and Shadow. But also, no, actually I'm not. I'm going to take a break from reading because I have to read, I'm going to read my book club pick. It's coming in the mail. It'll be here tomorrow morning. So I'm actually going to read that. So I'm not going to read any more tonight. If I do, I'll let you know. I'll probably do like a smidge just because I read every night before bed. But yeah, those are my thoughts. And I'll catch you guys when I pick up my next book. Good morning. You may be like, Kaylin, why are you covering your heart? This is my work hoodie and I just don't want y'all to know where I work. Just privacy, okay? Also, why is this so dark? Hang on. So today is Saturday, and today is my no content work day that I set for myself. If you guys watched my February reset video, I set a day of the week where I'm like, absolutely no content work. I really need it because I need a balance between this regular life and work. So today's technically I'm not supposed to do any work, but because I'm filming this video, I'm doing this little bit of work, and then I won't talk to you guys for the rest of the day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow and catch up on the pages. But because I finished my book yesterday, I told you guys I was actually going to start this book, but this is my book club pick, and I don't want anyone who's not in my book club to get any of my opinions on this book, because in order to get that, you need to join the book club and you'll get an exclusive reading vlog. The link is in the description. So I will not be reading this for this vlog. So if you want to see that, go join my book club. But I have two choices here. We have this one that I got in the mail yesterday. It's called This Wretched Valley, and this is a horror novel. I don't really read horror, but I read the summary of this when they asked me if I wanted it, and it sounded good. So I might read this. It says a survival horror following the unraveling of a hiking group in Kentucky wilderness. The sinister forces within the haunted valley drives these hikers mad. This twisted, bone-chilling tale about an unsolved hiking tragedy inspired by past incident is the perfect eerie winter read. So I might read this, or I might pick up The Assassin's Blade. So I'm gonna bring both of these with me. I'm headed to my parents' house. I'm gonna bring both these with me to see which one I'm feeling, and then I will put up the number of pages I have to read today. I think it's like over 100 pages, and I'm a little nervous because usually when I'm at my parents' house, I do not read. So we'll see how this goes, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow.
Hi guys, please ignore the look and the way I sound. I'm currently battling the flu, but I just finished editing this video and I realized that all of my Sunday footage got completely erased. I have no idea how that happened. It was only by me who did it, obviously, but I don't know how I did that. Anyways, so I'm very sorry that you're missing a whole day out of this vlog, but I'm just gonna update you guys with what I actually did on Sunday. Sunday I finished Heartstopper volumes 3 and 4, so I did meet my page mark, and I'll put a total amount of pages I read for the entire week. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I can't really talk, and I'm sorry this is really annoying, but I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.